gorgeous. Welcome. Olga is here and welcome to this week's blog. Today we're talking about how not to take things personally. And this is such a juicy and gorgeous topic, and it's not an easy thing to do. And I had an opportunity to learn this and to practice this lately. And I have some of the insights that I'm so excited to share with you. So there's this person who told me this lesson, and here's the truth, guys. By any means, I have not mastered it. I do get triggered and I do take things personally, but I do have also a great awareness of when it happens, and it doesn't linger, it doesn't create resistance or resentment, and it doesn't stay here for days. And I contribute this change in how I process things to the work that I've done in myself, to the tapping practice that is part of my routine, that is part of my life, and to my continuous consciousness awareness, right? So I wanted to talk to you about this because it's one of the things that comes up so big and open and clear, especially when we go into relationships. If you haven't read the brilliant book by Don Miguel Ruiz, The Four Agreements, I highly recommend it. And so one of the agreements is just that: don't take things personally. And I was just listening to his interview with Oprah, and he was talking about this. And somebody asked him, "Well, I work in customer service, and the customer comes in, and I like my job, and most people, I make them happy. But there's always this one person who just, no matter what you do, you can't make him or her happy." And she asked, what can she do? Or how can she handle that, right? Or navigate this in terms of not taking things personally. And what he responded was absolutely brilliant. He said something along the lines of, well, that's extremely easy. And then he proceeded by saying that it's one of the highest form of selfishness to think that it's your job to make somebody else happy or to change how somebody else's feel, because you cannot force anyone into feeling. And standing in your own truth and be honest and authentic to yourself is really the best thing that you can do for people who surround you and for this planet. And it was just so deep and so beautiful, and it just came from the heart, and you can tell that he really lives this truth. Now, what I absolutely adore about tapping is that it helps you shift into this space so much faster. So if you're someone who find yourself being angry a lot, or if you catching yourself getting triggered often, or maybe get irritated, or maybe rejection and abandonment is some of your patterns, practice this agreement. Not taking things personally is such a beautiful thing to adopt for life. It will absolutely transform and change you. It'll free you from the opinion of others, because what you'll come to understand is that nobody, and I mean nobody, knows you better than you. And this goes back to, what do you know about yourself? How do you treat yourself, right? Do you honestly believe that on a deeper level you are loved and light? Because that's what I believe about human beings. I believe all people are love and light, because the core of our being is the eternal soul. This is the part that never dies. This is the part that always craves growth and evolution. And this is why I'm so passionate about this work. So I wanted to invite you to join me in the tapping round on how to clear any feeling, judgment, resentment, fears, right? And how not to take things personally. So take a deep breath. Go ahead and breathe in and breathe out. And as you do, just kind of close your eyes and see if you can bring up something that we can clear right here, right now. If you have a specific incident that you want to work on, if you have a memory or a person who really triggers the hell out of you, this is a good time to work on that. This is a good time to tap. And as you do, just follow me, repeat after me, do what I do, and say what I say. Very easy. So tap on the side of your hand and just repeat after me and just say, even though I get triggered, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though she said some hurtful and harmful thing about me, I love and accept myself anyways. Even though the person that I love said something that wasn't very kind, I love and accept myself anyways. And I'm open to letting go of any judgment against what other people are saying. All the way I take things personally, all the way I think it's about me. The triggers, the rejections, the abandonment, the unkind words of others, I release and let it go. They are projection of their own reality, something they have experienced. The truth is, every single word that comes out of your mouth is about you. So whatever they're saying, even if they put my name in it, they are talking about themselves. I release and let it go. Any feelings in my body, any tension in my chest, any headaches it's giving me, any other ways I'm holding into the stress that is triggered by words of others. It's safe for me to let it go. It's safe for me to give them permission to have an opinion, because it's just that, it's just an opinion. It really is not about me. What other people are saying about me is none of my business. So I'll release and let it go. Any judgment, prejudice, bias, worry, anger, fears, it's safe to let it go. It's my time to stand in my truth, to stand in my light, to speak from the heart, to heal myself, to be myself. And so it is. And just finish tapping. Go ahead and grab your wrist and pulse around. Very good. Breathe in. And breathe out. And say word peace. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Good job. One last thing before we take off, and before I take off to pick up my kids, is I wanted to share with you that if you haven't learned how to use Faster EFT to clear a memory or an event that took place in your life or a repetitive pattern, I've created a video to help you implement very clear, very clean Faster EFT formula for just that. It's called How to Clear a Memory with Faster EFT, and it's just a free quick training. So the reason why I'm so passionate about that is because I've read so many brilliant books, including the Four Agreements, which I highly recommend. It's one of the things that started my journey. But it gives you the knowledge, not the having it, not the being there, not the feeling it. It gives you the knowledge. It gives you the insight. It gives you the awareness, which is the first step, right? Now, the question is, how do you encompass it? How do you live it? How do you be it? How do you experience it? And that's where tapping comes in, because it changes the way you feel in your body. So you no longer just mentally and intellectually understand that whatever they said or did is about them. It's not you, but you actually feel different about it. Now, what that means is when that experience repeats itself in your life, you just don't feel bad about it. You just say, oh, okay, so it's not a big deal. It's totally okay to let it go. You'll notice the difference, I can guarantee you. So if you haven't grabbed that video, make sure to do so. Very easy, very simple way to clean things from the past so you can step in and be closer to your soul and enjoy your life even more. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.